Hello, welcome. Topical comedian review of the news, 2nd of July. So since the last video, the government have abandoned the track and trace app, which was being tested on the Isle of Wight. They're just going to Google coronavirus cure instead, I think. Still works on Android phones, which is handy for the Google. But the reason they've abandoned it is it wasn't testing very well on Apple phones. That's a shame, big shame. I thought that Apple might have been the cure for coronavirus, and I've been eating an apple a day. You can tell that this is take 17 by the amount of bites out of the apple. That was new when we started. Been interrupted by a fire alarm on my neighbour and cutting the grass. Council cutting the grass so far. Let's 17th time lucky. The Isle of Wight very upset that they're no longer hosting the app. They've appealed. They've written a letter to the authorities, aka Marcus Rashford. Hopefully that'll be U-turned, as is normally the case. Give it a week. A few headlines. Other news: the government have spent £900,000 painting Boris Johnson's plane, not his own money, government's money. I know Boris is a Brexiteer, the ultimate Brexiteer, along with Nigel, but maybe they could get a cheaper quote from the Polish people. I mean, you know, a plane, that's like a day's work, surely. £900,000. They could have got the furloughed people to do it. They're all sitting over there in the park, sunbathing. Not today, it's been a bit of rain today. But lockdown news: the city of Leicester has been put on lockdown since Monday. The mayor of Leicester said on Monday that the people of Leicester should stick together, which I'm pretty sure is how it happened in the first place. Incidentally, somebody said to me that he had 5,000 to 1 odds that Leicester was the first city to be locked down. So, yeah, call back to a 2016 football incident there. The mayor of Leicester also in the news. There's him on the front page of the Metro. Free newspaper. Till we're on a subscription channel. Lockdown city's mayor broke lockdown. There he is, up a ladder at his lover's house. Although, you know, he might have just been testing his eyesight. We don't know, do we? You know, some people are saying that Leicester's been put on lockdown as a revenge for the UK pun comedy event at the Leicester Comedy Festival every year. I don't know. A lot of good winners of that competition, including my friends. The Archers, culture now. The Archers is back on Radio 4. Middle class people are delighted. You know, I was running out of avocados. Not connected. It's been absent for 2 months, 2 whole months on Radio 4, which is a bit like the government. Been absent, haven't they, really? Times Radio launched on Monday with an interview with the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, who since the election has not been appearing on the BBC Radio 4 breakfast show today, news show, and he hasn't been appearing since the coronavirus started. They haven't been appearing on Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan since for 2 months, 60 days. So then again, obviously, the Times is owned by Rupert Murdoch, and the BBC and ITV are not. So that's the reason for that one. You know, I don't know if you've seen a Boris Johnson interview recently. It is like a car crash. It's fascinating to watch. His specialist subject on Mastermind would be answering a completely different question to the one that was answered. I think he got his interview skills from the two Ronnies, maybe, you know. Good news, the government's been cancelled. Well, not quite. The daily briefings have been cancelled, which means Boris can go back to being a part-time Prime Minister after PMQs on Wednesday, 12:30. He can knock off until the next week, basically. Good news about that is we don't have to see Michael Gove anymore. Or Priti Patel or Robert Jenrick. We'll be talking about Robert Jenrick in the next video, live from Tower Hamlets, Westferry, on location. Watch out for that one. Subscribe, like and follow. 4th of July. The pubs reopen this weekend. It's going to be 1 in, 1 out. Bouncer on the door. Dress code. Smart casual. No trainers. Also, go to the hairdressers, get yourself a haircut. The hairdressers reopen on the same day, 4th of July. But if you haven't already booked an appointment, the next one available is Halloween, 31st of October. So maybe just let it grow. Saves on fancy dress, doesn't it, really? You know, guys, I've been Topical Comedian. Twitter, Instagram, follow me. Like, comment, and subscribe. The next video will be, the same day, will be a sports-related Liverpool winning the Premier League. So if you're into sport, follow that one. Thank you.